Hey, pure soul and beautiful people, welcome to the Stoic End. 5 signs if you want peace, love differently. The Stoic Way. Most people think loving harder will save their relationship, but sometimes it's loving differently that saves you. Let me ask you something real, and I want you to answer honestly. Has your love ever turned into anxiety? Have you ever cared so deeply that you lost your peace, your sleep, your sense of self? You are not weak for feeling deeply. You are human. But real love, the kind that lasts without breaking you, demands one thing above all else: emotional discipline. And that's where the ancient wisdom of the Stoics becomes your greatest weapon. Stoic philosophy isn't about being cold or emotionless. It's about strength. It's about standing steady through life's storms. It's about love that doesn't lose itself in chaos. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, said, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." Notice he said to love, not to suffer. Stoicism teaches us that love without wisdom becomes chaos. Love without boundaries leads to destruction. Love without self-respect turns into slavery. If you want peace, you must love differently, not with desperate hands, but with a grounded, courageous heart. Today, I'm going to show you the 5 signs that you need to love differently if you truly want peace, and how to do it the Stoic way. You'll walk away stronger, wiser, and more in control of your happiness than ever before. This isn't about becoming colder. It's about becoming powerful, because your love should reflect your strength, not your suffering. Before we dive in, I want you to drop this powerful affirmation in the comments if you're ready to love smarter, not harder. I choose love that adds to my peace, not takes it away. All right, breathe deep. Center yourself. Let's go deep. Number 1, you attach your happiness to their behavior. You text them. No reply. You make plans. They cancel. You open up. They go silent. And suddenly your whole mood, your whole day, your whole peace collapses like a house of cards. If your emotions rise and fall depending on someone else's behavior, you are not loving, you are depending. And dependency, my friend, is a prison you build with your own hands. Epictetus, one of the wisest Stoics, once said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." Think about that. Their mood, their loyalty, their validation, all of it, outside of your control. Yet your peace, your happiness, your self-worth, that's inside your control. That's your sacred ground. If you catch yourself thinking, "If they just treated me better, I'd be happy," or "If they just loved me more, I'd feel okay," you're handing over your power. You're placing your emotional life in hands that are not your own. And here's the truth. Nobody should have the ability to pull your heartstrings like a puppet. Real love doesn't sound like, "I'll be happy if you behave right." Real love sounds like, "I'm happy because I honor myself, whether you stay or leave." When you attach your joy, your peace, your self-esteem to someone else's fleeting actions, you live in constant fear. Fear of being abandoned, fear of being misunderstood, fear of not being enough. But love rooted in fear is not love at all. It's survival. The Stoics teach us that true peace comes from within, untouched by external forces. When you detach your emotional state from someone else's behavior, you reclaim your freedom. You become the master of your own spirit. Practice emotional independence every single day. When you feel triggered, don't judge yourself. Just observe. Create goals and passions outside of the relationship. Make your life full with or without them. Practice self-validation. Before you look for a compliment or a response, ask yourself, "Can I give this to myself first?" When you become the source of your own happiness, no silence, no rejection, no cold shoulder can steal your joy. You are not a beggar for love. You are the wellspring of it. And the more you embody this, the more you attract people who love you without conditions, because you love yourself that way first. Drop this powerful truth in the comments if you're ready to reclaim your emotional freedom. I am responsible for my happiness. No one else holds that power. You don't need their approval to feel valuable. You don't need their consistency to feel whole. You already are. Hold your happiness in your own hands. That's where it always belonged. Number 2, you abandon your standards to keep them. They disrespect you. You feel the sting, but you brush it off because you're afraid to rock the boat. They cross your boundaries. You swallow your discomfort and pretend it doesn't matter. They make you question your worth, yet you stay, telling yourself that love means patience, that loyalty means endurance. But here's the brutal truth the Stoics knew. What you allow teaches others how to treat you. Every time you let disrespect slide, you are sending a silent message that you are willing to accept less than you deserve. Seneca, the brilliant Stoic thinker, said, "Associate with people who are likely to improve you. Welcome those whom you yourself can improve." Notice he didn't say, "Endure the ones who diminish you." He didn't say, "Lower yourself to fit someone else's small vision of love." He said to associate with people who elevate you, who challenge you to be better, not smaller. If you constantly lower your standards just to keep someone in your life, you're not loving them. You're abandoning yourself. You are slowly teaching your soul that it is negotiable, that its worth is up for debate, and that is not love. Real love honors your boundaries, not bulldozes them. Real love inspires your growth, not your silence. Real love holds your hand, not your throat. The Stoics believed that virtue, living with courage, dignity, and wisdom, was the highest good. They knew that compromising your virtue for comfort was a slow death of the spirit. When you stay silent in the face of disrespect, when you betray your standards just to keep someone from leaving, you are sacrificing your peace at the altar of fear. And fear is a terrible master. Strategy: sit down with yourself and write your non-negotiables. Not a wish list, a soul list. Things like respect, honesty, effort, communication. Things that make you feel safe and seen. Things you will never ever again betray for the illusion of love. And then, when someone crosses those sacred lines, don't stay silent. Don't shrink. Stand up. Speak up. And if they leave because of it, understand this. You didn't lose love. You lost an illusion. True love never demands the death of your standards. It thrives within them. Losing someone to protect your self-respect is not a loss. It is a victory. It is a declaration to the universe that you will no longer settle for crumbs when you were born to feast. Drop this bold truth in the comments if you're ready to choose yourself over fear. I honor my standards because I honor myself. Because at the end of the day, the most important relationship you will ever have is the one you have with yourself. Treat it like it matters, because it does. Number 3, you fear speaking your truth. You feel that knot in your stomach. You know something isn't right, but instead of speaking up, you stay silent. You tell yourself it's better not to start a fight. You convince yourself you're keeping the peace. But here's the harsh reality. Silence isn't peace. It's a slow poison. Every time you swallow your truth to avoid discomfort, you betray yourself a little more. You abandon your own needs in the name of keeping someone else comfortable. That's not love. That's fear disguised as loyalty. And the Stoics would have called it what it is: weakness, not of character, but of discipline. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic minds, said, "Never esteem anything as of advantage to you that will make you break your word or lose your self-respect." In other words, anything, any relationship, any situation that demands you betray yourself is not a gift. It's a chain. Your truth is your strength. Your voice is sacred. And any love that only survives when you silence yourself is not love. It's control. It's fear. Real love, grounded love, Stoic love welcomes truth. It thrives on honesty, not obedience. If you fear speaking your truth because you're afraid they'll leave, then their love was never real. It was conditional. If you suppress your needs because you think you're too much, you're training yourself to accept crumbs when you deserve a feast. If you stay silent to be easy to love, you are teaching yourself that your feelings are a burden, and that is a lie. Practice assertive communication, not aggressive, not passive, assertive, calm, clear, rooted. Use I statements, not accusations. For example, instead of saying, "You don't care about me," say, I feel hurt when our plans are canceled without notice. Instead of blaming, own your feelings. Instead of exploding after months of silence, speak when the emotion is still small, still manageable. Speaking your truth doesn't guarantee they will always understand. It doesn't guarantee they will always stay, but it does guarantee one thing. You will always stay loyal to yourself. And that is non-negotiable, because here's the reality. You are not too much for the right person. Your feelings are not inconvenient. Your needs are not weaknesses. They are the compass to your soul. Honoring them is not selfish. It is sacred. I want you to drop this courageous affirmation in the comments if you're ready to reclaim your voice. I speak my truth with strength and grace. Your voice matters. Your feelings matter. And the more you practice speaking your truth, the stronger you become. Not just in relationship, but in every area of your life. Because true peace, true love, true confidence, they all begin the moment you stop hiding who you are. Number 4, you confuse sacrifice with self-abandonment. There's a line, a very thin, very dangerous line, between healthy sacrifice and self-abandonment. And too many people in love cross it without even realizing. You give up your passions, you stop chasing your dreams, you silence your voice, your needs, your identity, all because you're afraid that if you don't, they'll leave. But here's the truth. If love demands you erase yourself to keep it, it was never love in the first place. It was a transaction, and your soul is worth more than that. The Stoics taught balance, not blind sacrifice. Seneca said, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. But you can't enjoy the present if you are living it for someone else, shrinking yourself smaller and smaller just to be accepted. Real love should never ask you to betray yourself. Real love should celebrate your fire, not ask you to extinguish it. Compromise is part of any relationship. Yes, you will have to bend sometimes. Yes, you will have to meet halfway. But bending is not the same as breaking. Meeting halfway is not the same as disappearing. Compromise is two whole people choosing each other. Self-abandonment is one person vanishing so the other can feel bigger. And there is no peace in that. There is only slow, silent heartbreak. Check yourself, honestly. Are you giving from a place of love and abundance? Or are you giving from a place of fear and desperation? Are you sharing your life because you want to? Or are you handing it away because you feel you have to? Healthy sacrifice feels expansive. It still honors you. Toxic sacrifice feels like slow erosion. It chips away at who you are until one day you look in the mirror and don't recognize yourself. Never sacrifice so much that you wake up one day and wonder, where did I go? Your dreams matter. Your voice matters. Your happiness matters. You matter. Loving someone should inspire you to be even more of yourself, not less. The Stoic way is the strong way. Hold your values. Protect your identity. Guard your purpose like your life depends on it, because it does. I want you to drop this powerful affirmation in the comments if you're ready to love without losing yourself. I give love without losing myself, because your best gift to the world and to any relationship is your full, undiluted self. Not a smaller version, not a censored version. The real you, the bold you. The you that dreams wildly, loves fiercely, and stands firmly in your worth. Love is not about losing yourself in another. It's about finding even more of yourself while walking beside them. Number 5, you expect them to complete you. One of the greatest lies we've been fed about love is that we need someone to complete us, that we are somehow broken, unfinished, or unworthy until another person fills the gaps inside us. But the truth, the Stoic truth, is this: you are already whole. You are not a half. You are not an incomplete puzzle. You are a full, vibrant, powerful human being, even when you stand alone. Epictetus said it clearly. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Meaning, decide who you are, decide what you stand for, and then move boldly in that direction, with or without a partner. Your wholeness must never be outsourced to someone else's presence or approval. When you seek completion from another, you hand them dangerous power, the power to make or break your happiness, your identity, your worth. And no one no matter how loving, can carry that weight for you. Love, when it's real and healthy, is not about filling a void. It's about two already complete people choosing to share their lives, their joy, their growth. It's not desperate clinging. It's powerful connection. It's not "I need you to survive." It's "I choose you because my life is full, and I want to share that fullness with you." Shift your focus back onto your own life. Pour energy into your passions, whether it's art, fitness, entrepreneurship, or spiritual growth. Deepen your friendships. Strengthen your relationship with yourself. Chase your dreams as fiercely as you would chase love. Build a life so rich and fulfilling that when someone comes into it, they are an addition, not a necessity. When you focus on building your own foundation, you stop looking for someone to save you. You become your own savior. Your self-worth becomes internal, rooted deeply like an ancient oak tree, unshaken by storms, unbroken by seasons. And from that strength, you can love more freely, more fully, and more fearlessly, because you no longer fear losing yourself. Drop this affirmation in the comments if you're ready to stand in your own power. I am whole, with or without anyone beside me. Because the real magic happens when you stop searching for someone to fix you, and you realize you were never broken. You realize that the love you crave isn't out there somewhere. It's inside you, waiting for you to claim it. You are not looking for a missing piece. You are offering your wholeness to the world. And that is the kind of love that changes everything. The Stoics knew true strength is self-reliance. True peace is self-possession. True love begins not with finding someone else, but with finding yourself and never letting go. Loving the way the Stoics would, by staying rooted in your own soul, regardless of what life or love throws at you. Imagine a love where you don't lose yourself, where you don't wake up anxious, where you don't need to constantly chase or prove your worth. That love begins with you. It begins with choosing peace over chaos. It begins with choosing emotional discipline over emotional chaos. It begins today. So which of these 5 signs hit you the hardest? Drop your favorite affirmation from today's video in the comments right now to lock it into your mindset. And if you're committed to loving differently, to loving powerfully, make sure you subscribe. Because here, we don't just talk about surviving love. We talk about mastering it. Remember, you deserve a love that brings you peace, not war. A love that grows you, not drains you. A love that starts with how you treat yourself. Until next time, stay powerful, stay peaceful, and stay true to you.